Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Public Works for today, Friday, January 8th, 2015.
Commissioner Davis,
See, now I
Rodriguez,
caught it
James,
myself.
and Jacinto are present. President James, we have a quorum. May we start with Bureau introductions, please, starting with Bureau of Contract Administration.
Good morning, Russ Drizella, Bureau of Contract Administration.
Dan Myers, Bureau of Sanitation.
Good morning, Kendrick Okuda, Bureau of Engineering.
Good morning, Ruben Flamenco, Bureau of Street Lighting.
Good morning, Hector Manuelos, Bureau of Street Services.
Good morning, Ted Jordan, Public Works General Counsel.
Fernando Campos, Executive Officer. President James, we do not have any speaker cards under general public comment, nor any of the regular items for today's agenda.
Okay, then, colleagues, we have two items for continuance, so let's get those taken care of. First of all, our special item that has been continued a couple of times. The Bureau has, again, due to organization of documentation that's needed, to request it be continued again, although this time I understand the request is for a date to be determined soon. So in essence, we're taking it off calendar currently until there's a new date. Any problem with doing that? Okay, then that'll be the order on the special one.
This is, President James, supplemental agenda item number 4.
I'm sorry.
No special agenda.
It's supplemental item number 4.
4.
Okay, got to get my terminology right. Supplemental 4. And then agenda item number 3, which is an oral report, status of construction bond programs and municipal facilities from the Bureau of Engineering, requested by the Bureau for this report to be continued to a week from today, Friday, January 15th, 2016. Any problem continuing that? And we will do so. Our first item of business, the approval of the meeting minutes from the meeting of, I'll tell you in a moment, Friday, December 11th, 2015. Is there a second to my motion to approve those minutes by Commissioner Jacinto? Any objection? Without objection, those meeting minutes will be approved. General public comment. We have no speaker cards, Mr. Campos?
That is correct. No speaker cards.
Okay, then we will close general public comment. Agenda item number 1, Bureau of Engineering for Council District 11, recommending the board authorize the city engineer to utilize the construction services contract and to issue a task work order to the contractor for an amount not to exceed $180,000 in connection with the Hyperion Treatment Plant, effluent cooling water supply air release valve modification project. Sean Zahedi.
Good morning. Sean Zahedi, Bureau of Engineering, Environmental Engineering Division. This is a request to utilize the Cisco Construction Services contract for an amount not to exceed $180,000 for the Hyperion Treatment Plant effluent cooling water supply air release valve modification project. The Hyperion Treatment Plant will supply filtered effluent for cooling to the digester gas utilization project that is currently underway. The cooling water is conveyed from the Hyperion service water facility to the digester area through an existing pipeline. And the DGUP contractor is responsible for connecting this line at both ends. The cooling water is fed through a single pass configuration to the DGUP project, and then it is returned to the service water facility through a return line that was constructed as part of the digester DGUP project and was completed in June of 2015. Before this whole system of water delivery and return can be commissioned and utilized, we need to make sure that the system works properly, especially the part that is existing. Upon investigating the existing line which takes the water to the digester area, it was discovered that there were problems with the air release valves and there were leaks, and so in order to be able to utilize this system, as I indicated, modifications need to be done to the existing pipeline, the supply pipeline that takes the water to the dig-up area. The graphic on the second page of the report just shows the location of the service water facility, which is at the bottom right of the picture. That's where the water is pumped from, and the digesters are on the upper left side of your graphic. That's the route of the supply water. The proposed project consists of upgrades to the effluent cooling water supply, including new connection flanges and gaskets, isolation valves, vents, and upsized air release valves. And due to the delivery schedule of the companion dig-up project, it is important that we complete the work on this project in time. So that's why we are recommending utilizing the Cisco contract. The project, as far as finances, was approved by the PRC in September of 2015, and engineer's recommendation is that due to the relatively small construction cost and required expedited delivery of this project, it is proposed to perform the work using the Cisco contract. Therefore, it is recommended that the board authorize the city engineer to use the Cisco contract and to issue task orders to the contractor for an amount not to exceed $180,000 for the Hyperion Treatment Plant effluent cooling water supply air release valve modification project. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Zahedi, and Happy New Year to you. Commissioner Jacinto.
Thank you. Sean, thank you for your report. This is a repair.
Correct.
For an unseen condition upon inspection that we need in order to get dig-up online to
Correct.
complete the project. And this, so the $180,000 through Cisco was not originally planned. This is an additional cost.
This is an additional cost that was not included in the original dig-up project.
Are we considering this as part of contingency, Sean, or is this just more money that we're putting into the project because of a repair?
It is not part of the contingency, Commissioner Jacinto, so it is new money.
But it's something necessary that we need to do to get
Yes,
dig-up online.
it is necessary because, as I indicated in my report, the existing supply line that we're going to be utilizing requires some work before it could be fully operational.
Sean, just kind of refreshing my recollection questions, a couple of them. Recognizing that the PRC approved the project budget for this back in September, we had a dig-up update oral report here in the last few weeks, right?
I believe so. Mike Cirillo, I think.
Yeah. Okay. And Mike Cirillo did it. Was there a discussion about this in the oral report? And maybe since Mike did it, you don't know.
I don't know, but I believe that this particular project was on the list that Mike Cirillo prepared and presented. Yes.
Okay. I remember hearing about it, but I was wondering, I was trying to refresh my recollection if it was in a briefing or if it was here or both. But
Right.
Okay. All right. Any further questions? Let me ask you this, Sean, real quick before we take Commissioner Jacinto's motion to adopt. And I may have asked this either there or here. Is there anything similar to this kind of repair work that's needed that we anticipate in the next 6 months?
To my knowledge, Commissioner James, this would be the last small project associated with the startup of a dig-up project.
Okay.
So that's what we know to this, unless something pops up that we don't know about at this time.
Okay, but there's nothing kind of hovering around the surface that we don't know about.
There's nothing.
Commissioner Jacinto's made a motion. I'll second it. Any objection? Without objection, we'll adopt agenda item number 1. Any problem sending it forthwith? We'll send number 1 forthwith. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Agenda item number 2, it's contract acceptance, Bureau of Contract Administration and Department of Transportation for Council Districts 2, 8, 10, and 12. Highway Safety Improvement Program, 4 new traffic signals and 1 left turn phasing at 5 intersections. These are federal projects completed by KDC Incorporated, doing business as Dyne Electric. Mr. Struzella, Happy New Year, sir.
Good morning, sir. Happy New Year. Russ Struzella, Bureau of Contract Administration. This contract was executed by your board on March 22nd, 2013 for the original amount of $685,735.50. It was completed by KDC on March the 3rd, 2014. It called for the installation of 4 new traffic signals at the following unsignalized intersections: Rockford Street at Golden State Freeway, Dearborn Street and Rosita, Western Avenue and 37th, and Lankershim Boulevard in Valerio. This project also provided for a left turn signal phasing at the intersection of Crenshaw and Jefferson. The total cost of the project was $698,535.08 after 13 change orders, with a total change order amount increase of $12,799.58. Retention was processed and released on March 18th, 2015. The Bureau respectfully recommends that you accept the project.
Any questions on number 2? I don't have any questions. Is there a second to my motion that we adopt number 2 forthwith? By Commissioner Rodriguez. Any objection? Without objection, that will be the order. Mr. Campos, have we cleared the desk?
Yes, you have.
Then we are adjourned with the exception of the management meeting, which will take place right now.
10:30.
Oh, it's set for 10:30?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, at 10:30. All right. But we'll be ready to go right at 10:30. Thank you.